but it does really bad. Teachers have souls! I go to church. I'm a Christian. You don't know me. You're not God.
That young lad thinks he counts as a person.
And speaking of gingers, it's now been 10 months since former President George Bush deployed 25,000 troops to Somalia for Operation Restore Hope. Bush utilized his presidential power of undeclared war to move troops quickly and prevent aggression. The goal of this intervention force was to rapidly secure the trade routes in Somalia so they could get food to the people.
Wait, for the people to get food, or for us to get oil?
No, they don't have any oil.
Oh.
Restore Hope is also designed to disarm the violent Somalians and restore order in the country. A main focus of how this would be accomplished is removing Mogadishu's Merchant of Death, IDID, from power. However, former President Bush promised to have the U.S. troops home by the time President Clinton is inaugurated.
Well, that was back in January, so clearly that promise was never kept. President Clinton, however, since his inauguration, has acted on his desires to greatly scale down the U.S. presence in Somalia. The number of troops has been reduced from 25,000 all the way to 1,200. Also, President Clinton has employed U.S. foreign relations with the United Nations to turn over the responsibilities of Operation Restore Hope to the UN. Yet, conflict continues to rise. Raids have been conducted back and forth between Somalians and U.S. soldiers, including one by U.S. troops where Cobra helicopters were used to attack a house where a clan meeting of Mogadishu warlords was being held. There were many casualties on both sides, but the aftermath was by far the most tragic. 4 U.S. journalists, our colleagues and close friends, were investigating the scene the day after. They were mercilessly beaten to death by a mob of Somalians. This horrific loss is a blow to us all. Join me, please, in a moment of silence for our friends. Got windy.
And cold. 4 military police were killed shortly after that by a landmine that was remote detonated by Somali aggression. 2 weeks after that, 6 more U.S. soldiers were wounded. President Clinton's response was to deploy 440 elite Delta troops to Mogadishu, led by General William Garrison.
Go.
We are privileged enough to have a live on-scene reporter, Jacob Klingman, with General Garrison's force. Jake?
Thanks, Rach. Man, it's been terrible, I tell you what. It's been a long 17 hours, all drawn out. And it started when our rescue helicopter got shot down. We went to raid this hotel to find this terrorist and did. It went terribly wrong. Terribly wrong. Another frag! Okay. Oh, man, there's been so many casualties. 18 Americans dead as far as we know. And there's been over numerous civilian casualties just from all of the bombs going off. Another one! Oh, this has by far been the worst battle since Vietnam. By far. Dirty smalling. Think you gotta outbest me? I think not.
Alright, power's back.
Hey, power's back. Huh? What? What's that? What? Yes? Yes? No. Yes? Ah, gotcha. Alright. I've just been informed that we are going home. The Humvees have arrived and all the troops are going home. Yeehaw!
Who left Somalian here?
Whoa, Rachel. Not me, it's not Somalian, it's just me.
Oh, you.
I'm me. Actually, our field reporter Jake sent me this lovely head wrap as a present from Somalia. Very kind of him.
That's so nice.
I wonder how he acquired it. Anyways, congratulations, Jake. Congratulations on your safe return back home, and congratulations to all troops that made it out alive. It's a very intense battle.
It really looked pretty intense.
It was fiercely fought on both sides.
Yeah.
Well, we've now been receiving reports that Clinton, after the conflict, has decided to withdraw all troops from Mogadishu.
Woo.
The UN forces, however, are predicted to remain. When are they scheduled to remain until?
Latest I heard, they're predicted to withdraw in the spring of '95. They should all be out.
Spring of 1995? Yeah, that's a very accurate prediction. I'm sure it will come true.
Probably.
There are still over 25,000 UN troops, and they will continue fighting and being involved in conflicts to reduce all Somalian pressure.
Man. Bush sure started this Somalian conflict off with a bang.
But Clinton sure got his head wrapped around it in time.
Oh, this whole conflict is just gonna go down forever in American infamy.
It will. I can even imagine there being a blockbuster hit movie based off of it. The events that just occurred are so symbolic. It could be a movie that made millions. You know, I think it would star Sam Shepard as the role of General Garrison, Kai. Who else do you think would be in it?
I could definitely see Orlando Bloom. Just maybe even as a side character.
Okay, you would.
Just think he would be in there. And you know?
And also, our president has received a high approval rating for this event.
He has, indeed.
He carried through on his promises to withdraw the troops, and all of our surveys have shown that the American people are quite pleased with this, regardless of the tragic losses.
I'm sure a movie would reflect that very well.
Thinking about Orlando Bloom again?
Yes. No. Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm. I'm married.
Whatever you say, Rachel. Whatever you say. Stay classy, San Francisco.